Okay, this is a short video on showing how to remove the spark plug from the 2000 watt generator, model number EP2800i, and the work zone product number is 62007. There's a couple of tools which are supplied with the generator which you're going to require. We have a large spark plug tube spanner, and we have a screwdriver. These are supplied with the unit for the sole purpose of removing the spark plug. In addition to that, you will need a couple of other little tools if you're going to work on the spark plug itself, which is a wire brush and a set of feeler strips or feeler gauges. Now, before we do anything, first of all, you must make sure that the generator is turned off and is not operating. Secondly, the unit, if it's been running, could be hot, and you need to allow it to completely cool, because sections of the generator, the head, and even the spark plug cap itself will be quite warm. So make sure it's cool, or cool to touch. Generator, it must be off and not operating. You need a reasonable lit up area, and of course a place to work. So the first thing we do is remove the cap. It's just a matter of pulling it straight out. Sometimes you may have to wobble it a little bit and it comes out like so. We then pick up the tube spanner and we place it over the spark plug and locate the hex on the end of the tube spanner on the hex on the spark plug. We then place the screwdriver through the hole like so, and then rotate in an anti-clockwise direction like so. Maybe fairly tight to start with, but then it will become loose. It's only a matter of then just unscrewing it again in an anti-clockwise direction. Now the spark plug itself is a F7 RTC spark plug. If you're going to replace it, you need to replace it with the same spark plug or a similar one. And look, the easiest thing to do is to go down to your local mower shop or auto shop and get the same unit or the same spark plug or the equivalent. If we have a look at the spark plug itself, we have an electrode, which is the part in the center, and then we have the earth probe on the outside. We just want to make sure that is fairly clean, remove any carbon, and we use the wire brush to do that, like so. Any carbon that may be built up in the center section, you can just put the wire brush down and rotate that around just to make sure that all the carbon has been removed. The setting on this spark plug is between 0.6 of a mil and 0.8. So I have my feeler strips here set at 0.7, and on this unit it just slides in nicely, like so. So after we've cleaned it up or replaced it, it's only a matter now of just popping it back into the hole. It is always wise to try and start the spark plug, a new one, when replacing it by hand. So I just put it in and rotate it then in a clockwise direction. Until it becomes firm to turn. It's just a matter of just popping the tube spanner back into position and firmly tightening it again in a clockwise direction like so. Matter of then just locating the cap, pushing it in place, give it a bit of a turn, and you're now ready to start.